You started your side hustle in hopes that you could ditch that 9 to 5 that you absolutely hate and that gross cubicle that goes along with it. But the problem is your side hustle just isn't cutting it. You're not making enough money to be able to ditch that 9 to 5, and you're exhausted all the time. All you want to do at the end of the day is go home, sit on the couch, and cry because you're so miserable. Well, I've got great news. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can finally ditch that 9 to 5 by doing things that you're naturally very good at and using your personal brand to sell your services. So grab your cup of coffee and let's get into it. If you want to exist today in the world of online business, you need a personal brand. Chances are you are a solopreneur or a very small entrepreneur with only 1 or 2 employees, and you are the face of your brand. If you're new here, my name's Tanya. I'm a musician, blogger, passive income and SEO specialist. My personal brand is integral to my business. It's who I am. It's why clients know, like, and trust me. So let's start by talking about what exactly a personal brand is. So first of all, what is a personal brand? A personal brand is the way that others see you from the outside. It's the way you appear to potential clients and customers on the internet. Your personal brand is about visibility and the values that you outwardly represent. And the reason this is so important is because you are going to attract customers and clients that have similar values to you. And you're going to want that because those are the people that you are going to work best with. Now that we know what a personal brand is, let's talk about why you need a personal brand to represent you on the internet. First of all, if you're a creative, you're probably already a multi-passionate person. You have a lot of different interests. You are not a boring human being. There are a whole lot of different parts to what make up your life, your values, and your business. All of that is going to help future customers and clients know, like, and trust you. And if they don't know, like, or trust you, they're not going to be doing business with you. Another great thing about having a personal brand is you don't need to have separate social media accounts for everything you do. You don't need a personal Facebook and a business Facebook and a business Instagram and a business TikTok and a personal TikTok. You have one social media persona across all platforms because, like I said, you are your brand. Even if your branding has multiple facets like mine does. I teach music lessons and run a huge private music studio, but I also do coaching. I also have courses. I'm also a blogger and I have 3 different blogs. I do not have different social channels for all of those outputs. I only have one Instagram, one Facebook, one TikTok, and this one YouTube channel because everything is centered around my personal branding, and that's what you need to do too. It's going to save you tons of time. And if you're hustling, trying to get out of that 9 to 5, time is not something that you have a lot of. And since you are your brand, putting yourself and all your interests out there are what's going to make people know, like, and trust you. It's what's going to set you apart from all the rest. If you're a photographer, maybe you're into wedding photography. There are a bazillion wedding photographers out there, but if you specialize in Catholic wedding photography, because maybe you're Catholic and you have tons of experience going to Catholic weddings, you know every aspect of them, you know what the important parts to capture are, then you can really hone in on that skill. And by expressing in your photography social media that Catholicism is a big part of your life, people are going to trust you. If you're someone who's Catholic, getting married in the Catholic Church, you're gonna want a Catholic photographer. So little things like that. If you're a dog mom, put that out there. You'll see pictures of my dog Buster all over my social media accounts from time to time, as well as my 2 cats, Dot and Biscuits, because that helps me relate to people on another level. Maybe they are also dog moms that are very into their dog. dogs, or maybe because you like animals, they trust you. These are all aspects of your personal brand that you want to put out there. Now that you know you need a personal brand, let's talk about how you go about building one. First of all, you need to identify your personal brand pillars. I recommend having 4, maybe 5 of those. Some of them will have nothing to do with your business at all. So for example, I am a musician, I'm a blogger, I'm a passive income and SEO specialist, I'm also a dog mom to Buster, an avid gardener, and a former marathon runner. You will see all of those aspects of me within my content, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or here on YouTube or on my blogs. So having those pillars about me make me more relatable to others. So if someone else is a musician, they're gonna trust me. They know I've been through music school. I went through 10 years of music school and have a doctorate. So they're gonna know that I relate to what they're doing. Maybe people are interested in pets and they are really big pet people. They're gonna relate that I always put pictures of my dog Buster and my cats, Biscuits and Dot, on my Instagram all the time. It might be just in a story. It usually is in a story. I had a cute one of them the other day cuddling. I'll try to put it here on the screen somewhere, but they're adorable. But by incorporating these personal aspects of myself, it makes me more relatable to others. And with you doing that, it will help as well. Maybe you're a single mom and a musician and a big foodie. So those can be all elements of what you're doing, and other single moms are going to really relate to you. Once you have your brand pillars set up, you're going to need a content strategy because you need to take those brand pillars and turn them into content. So whether that be reels, stories, feed posts, YouTube videos, blog posts, etc., you need to come up with a content strategy. So how do you do this? How do you incorporate personal stuff into your business brand? One way might be, I needed to clear my head and get away from my computer, so I am taking my dog for a walk right now, and put that in your Instagram stories. People are going to relate. People are going to aspire to be like that, to go, man, I wish I could step out of this cubicle and go take my dog for a walk right now. This is how you do it. It might be, a big food thing. Maybe you're into donuts. Well, it could be like, hey, picked up donut country for the kids this morning to take to school, and I grabbed a couple for myself. Little things like that will make people relate to you. Another way to do it is through your actual business. So I might be like, hey, just brainstorming my next masterclass idea for my blogging membership. I can't wait for those guys to see it because they're gonna rock. And then you could even include a call to action like, hey, if you want to check out my membership, I'll put the link down below. One thing you need to make sure that you include in your content strategy, however, is storytelling. People relate to stories. Tell the story about how a cat walked into your husband's garage and it was all beat up and tired and it needed to go to the vet. And now you're stuck with this cat and you're taking it to the vet, except that it pees on you on the way to the vet. And then your whole car smells like cat pee and you can't get rid of it. And this is something people are going to relate to. It's funny. It's gross. You can talk about even how it's so wonderful that you're actually able to do that without having to worry about taking a day off work because you're your own boss. You set your own schedule. You're good to go. This type of branding is going to help you relate to others. And then finally, your website. You want to incorporate your branding across all platforms, and your website is no exception. And I don't just mean your brand fonts and colors, although that's important too. Your face needs to be on your website and other aspects of your personal brand. I have a friend, Anna, and she and her business partner, their personal branding involves donuts. They have all these pictures of them eating donuts in the park, and then on their website, I kid you not, the little bullet point icons are donuts. They incorporate that in. It makes them very memorable. And if donuts are your thing, don't tell Anna I told you that. But you want to incorporate your personal branding across all aspects of your social media, your website, your blog. And if incorporating your blog is something you want to do, I've got a membership for that. I'll link that down below. And now that you're ready to start building out your personal brand, let's talk about how to use it to monetize it so that you can earn money and finally ditch that 9 to 5. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna need an elevator pitch. And if you don't know what an elevator pitch is, it's literally a short, quick pitch that you could give to someone while going from one floor to the next in an elevator. It needs to be short, sweet, to the point, and encompass everything you do. And here's the thing, no I help statements. You got me? Everyone is sick and tired of the I help statements. They're long gone along with the webinar, okay? They're no longer relevant. Instead, use bigger words like I empower creatives to build out their brand and start earning money doing what they love. Or I empower working moms to be able to spend time with their kids while still supporting their family. Have an empowering statement that is part of your elevator pitch. This is going to get into the brain of the people who want to work with you, who need your services, and it's going to make them realize, hey, I could have this. It's very aspirational. And the other thing you're going to need to do is market. You need to market yourself, and you don't have to seem sleazy or salesy to do it either. Talk about your offer everywhere. Put it in your emails, mention it in your social media posts, put it in your stories, put it in your YouTube videos like I have in this one peppered throughout. You may not have even noticed it, but market yourself. Get it out there what you're doing. Let people know, because once they know you have an offer and they realize they need it, they will come and find you. So if you're thinking about incorporating personal branding into your business, and you should be, then let me know down below what you think your brand pillars are. And if you're ready to level up your business, check out this video. Until next time, peace out.